Okay, still here. Oh. So, if you're wondering with the cars, so this area is off limits to cars, but during the early morning hours, they are allowed to do their deliveries, pickups, or whatever. And here we are at Stari Trg, which is old square. Going a little further, so basically here on this street square, you have mixtures of quite a lot of cafes, bars, restaurants, shops, galleries. Basically typical, European center of the city, mixture of businesses. Things from the wood, made from the wood. Jewelry, interesting. Yeah, recent, let's say in last 5 years, there was an upsurge in tourist-related, tourist-supported, tourist-oriented businesses. One of the bookstores, used bookstores. I have never been in this one. I usually visit further along in this direction. Is one of the basically better, largest used bookstores. As I was saying, quite a lot of these souvenir shops started popping up all over the city center. Fair trade store, and here we are Gornji Trg, which is upper square. Okay, ice cream in the middle of the winter. Okay. Recently they started putting these, let's say, motifs related, to dragon, because dragon is in the city crest. Oh, and here, as I said, so Academy of Music is now up there in Casino building, but previously it was staying here. It was located here, so this is Stiški dvorec. Here you have the plaque. So basically the most important buildings, will be equipped with some sort of the plaque where you can get some additional information. So it used to be, a manor owned by the Stična monastery, and then it was, changed hands several times. In the early 20th century, it was seat of several courts, the church, several courts, and then after the Second World War, Academy of Music was moved in. The building in front of us, the whole complex, is Gruber Palace, which is once again, manor, mansion type of basically building, named Urbana Mat. So Urbana Mat is you know, for the Urbana card, which is, you know, city's card to pay the public transport, public library. In public libraries you can use to pay it at several locations. So apparently someone broke in or tried to break in. They are looking for fingerprints. So back to Grubereva Palacha, so named after he was Jesuit, but he's most renowned as a scientist, architect. He was fascinated, you know, with, let's say, hydrology, you know, water regulation, and also he was huge collector of stones and minerals. Push to reset the world. And his collection was ended up in Museum of Natural History of Slovenia, which is in that direction. Oh wait, we will be waiting here. I was also fascinated with this building, you know, the tunnel. But I have never saw anyone inside, you know, in the window, on the window. But yeah, people are apparently living there or have offices, I don't know. Oh yeah, 60 minutes. Oh yeah, because police car is on the bus stop. The bus has to pull in awkwardly, and the bus created the little bit of congestion, and people were, you know, on their horn while the police was there. Okay, this is taking 20 seconds. And yeah, in front in this park they will have some, you know, exhibits from time to time related to history. So yeah, currently there is it's housing the archive of the Republic of Slovenia. So this is the main, well, the seat, and currently the only location. So they had a dislocated unit in Kazina building. So Kazina building, where previously, you know, Institute of Contemporary History was, and dislocated unit of the archive was basically the main location for me, you know, for researching the Second World War. You had everything in one location, in one building. So yeah, castle is there. As you can see, the tunnel building isn't really big. Basically, there is one room, well, space for one room, length or wide side, let's say, related. Yeah, the top is basically. So yeah, botanical gardens go front and then to the left. Oh, some new construction going on. Hopefully that you can hear me. Here in the past there were several, you know, like old derelict buildings. So now they are, let's say, rebuilding the area. So oh yeah. And this is basically, you know, you can see on the left, on this side of the road, you have the old buildings. On the right you have new multi-story, multi-apartment buildings, and this is the new apartment complex that was finished a couple of years ago. I don't know, for me it has like a feeling of, you know, more of a business building, you know, more of like office building than apartment building. But yeah, and then you have, you know, like this kind of building across, you know, the old, really nice looking, well, it's still nice looking, it could need some polishing, some upkeep, but it's better looking. And under the hill you have a tunnel going to the other side, so that you don't need to drive around. Okay, let's end on this point, because basically further ahead, Airbnb, yeah, figures. You make more money with Airbnb than, you know, regular rent. Okay, let's end on this point with a view on this magnificent building.